Now, 44 African nations have signed an agreement establishing a continental free trade area. Nigeria, Africa's biggest economy, did not sign, saying it would defend its own businesses and industry. South Africa, the second biggest economy, also failed to sign up. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa says his government will sign on once domestic legal requirements are satisfied. Now, Rwandan President Paul Kagame, host of the Trade Summit in Kigali, says the treaty will be good for pan-Africanism and continental economic development. For more on how a small country like Rwanda stands to gain from the deal, Ambassador Olivier Nduhungirehe, Rwanda's Minister of State at the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Cooperation and East African Community, joins me live via Skype from Kigali. Good evening, Ambassador Olivier.
Good evening.
Yes,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks. What a great event you had there in Kigali. But first, do you have any sense of why such big economies like Nigeria and South Africa would, stay on the sideline from what is the biggest deal ever?
Yes, you are right. It was a big deal and historic event. 44 member states of the African Union, it's 80% of the AU membership, and then they have signed this continental free trade area agreement, which is important for the integration of the continent. But of course, all countries can't sign at the same moment. There are countries that have political, constitutional, or legal challenges that they have to deal with. In the case of South Africa has signed the Kigali Declaration, which is a political commitment to address those issues and to join the deal, the agreement later on. Yeah. So we are confident that they will all join at appropriate moment.
Okay, one of the challenges they say Africa faces is that it has very small economies. Rwanda is one of those. It's a very small country. How does Rwanda benefit, and how does it benefit the other countries that are members or signatories to this deal?
Rwanda is already in free trade areas. The East African Community, we have a common market protocol. We are also in the COMESA, which I recall that in June 2015, we had also a tripartite free trade area with COMESA, SADC, and EAC. And we believe that it's important for all economies, big or small, to get into those deals, those agreements, because they are enabling those countries to develop an industry and to trade with the whole continent, and also to create jobs for the people. Now, I think we should not be defensive that we are small. We should also embrace these agreements and reform ourselves so that we can benefit from the agreement.
Now, that sounds really great. But tell me, a country like Rwanda, surrounded by the Democratic Republic of Congo, you have issues in Uganda, Central African Republic, South Sudan, how do you really open borders for free movement of people and goods? Is that realistic?
We did that already. We are trading with the DRC. We are trading with Uganda, in the framework of the Common Market Protocol of the EAC, and Tanzania, and also Burundi, although for the latter, they closed the border with Rwanda. But in any case, we are already in the free trade areas, and we are trading with neighbors. So to extend this benefit to the whole continent, it will also benefit Rwanda, will benefit the jobs and the industry of our country.
Well, we look forward to seeing how it plays out. Mr. Minister, I look forward to talking to you again one of these days. Appreciate very much your insights.
Thank you very much.
All right. Olivier Nduhungirehe is Rwanda's Minister of State at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Cooperation, and also East African Community.